Oh my gosh, welcome back. Girl, my hair looks a mess. But that ain't gonna stop no show, okay? I know one side is looking a little lopsided than the other one. Sorry if you see me looking down. I'm just trying to make sure I'm still in focus. And sorry if you hear my ceiling fan, it gets toasty in here with these lights. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I haven't like sat down and did like an actual makeup video or like tutorial style video in a while. I feel like this ankle looks really crazy. I don't know. We just gonna have to make it work. We just gonna have to make it work, honey. But anyways, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabulous Bree here, and we are back with another video, you guys. We are starting off good. This is my second video in 2026, and I plan to upload on a consistent basis. I am challenging myself this year to really give it my all. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. As you can see by the title of this video, we are getting ready to play in some makeup. And the makeup look that I want to try to play around with today, that I've been seeing all over TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, like I've been seeing the girlies going crazy with the exaggerated blush kind of look. I'm gonna pop a picture up right here so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about if you haven't really seen the trend or, you know, saw anything like this. This is the look that I really want to try to recreate. It's very much just a simple beat, but the blush is like, you know what I'm saying? And this is the first in a lot of my makeup videos that I will be doing with you all. I'm gonna it's gonna be my first time attempting the look. So 1 second. Is it recording? Oh. Listen, you can tell I haven't did this in a minute because I'm over here tripping, honey. A lot of the makeup, what was I saying? A lot of the makeup looks that I will be trying to attempt to do or just recreate or whatever the case may be, it will be a first time, because if you're anything like me, it's probably been a while since you've kind of like played in some makeup for real, because of the whole clean girl aesthetic that was going on. Like, wasn't nobody really playing in eyeshadows and stuff like that. Wasn't nobody really just trying to pop it for real with the makeup. I mean, you still had a couple of girlies, don't get me wrong. You still had a couple of girlies that was out here popping the shit with the makeup because they was like, who doing that? Not me. But me, on the other hand, because I'm such a, I don't want to say a follower. I'm not a follower, but I do get easily influenced with certain looks because I'm so about like, ooh, if this is the aesthetic right now, I really want to try it myself. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to, girl, this wig, I'm taking this off as soon as I get done doing this video, okay? But this wig is crazy. But yeah, we about to attempt this makeup look. So if you're interested in seeing how this become, if you're wanting to know like what type of products I use, or if you're just someone that just really enjoys watching someone do their makeup, definitely continue watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Fab family because we about to ramp it up, okay? I'm not playing no games this year. I'm tired of psyching myself out or believing that I can't do some of the things that I see or think of, you know. I hate that I'm like one of them type of people, but bruh, if I'm like over here going through it mentally, nothing will get done. I mean, absolutely nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and start prepping the skin. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I got to get back used to talking to you guys while I'm doing my makeup and stuff because, bruh, I don't know. I wonder if I'm the only one or if anybody else is like this. But if you're someone that's like, you kind of hold your breath when you like talking a lot, or if you're saying a lot in a sentence, you kind of like hold your breath. Maybe it's just me. I'm crazy, I guess. I don't know. But I tend to do that. So if you hear me being a little breathy, that's because I don't know how to talk for real. I don't know how to talk for real. I'm about to prep my skin using the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. This is my favorite primer to do. I don't know, to me, it really do seem like my makeup is sticking, if that makes sense. Like, I see less creases and, you know, the makeup kind of like fading away. I see less of that. I tend to like focus in my shiny areas. It's not a matte finish, but I love how it just kind of keeps my makeup in place, you know? So I really like to focus it around the eyes and the, you know, the cheekbone area and the chin, around the smile line area, and also on my forehead, honey. Ooh, your girl is getting up there in age. That's all I can say. Ooh, my birthday coming up. Well, by the time y'all see this video, my birthday will have already passed. Your girl is officially 33. Woo! Your girl is 33 years old now. It's crazy. I'm so grateful and so thankful that I'm able to, you know, see this and be as healthy as I know it, and I just be able to go through this journey called life, y'all. And as I get older, I do tend to kind of like just appreciate time, you know, because the way things is going in this world, and you know, like you just want to kind of appreciate everything, because you just never know these days. They putting everything in food. You got a crazy president. You got people that just want to be, I don't know, just crazy. You just never know what's on people's minds when you just out and about. I don't know. This just turned dark all of a sudden. I ain't mean for it to be like that, but yeah, you just kind of gotta like enjoy the time. And I'm definitely enjoying my time. I'm loving that I'm able to get older year by year, and I'm just very grateful, and I can't wait to see what year 33 happens for your girl. This is the year of intention for me. This is the year of audacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really about to go after everything I put my mind to. I'm no longer going to second guess myself or doubt myself with anything. You know, we got to start, if you're anything like me, we got to start just doing and not really think about it, if that makes sense. Yes, think about it, but don't think about it. If you catch my drift, like, we got to stop thinking. All right, so let's go ahead and get these brows together. I kind of went ahead and cleaned up my brows a little bit off camera. They was a little, wow. I hate putting makeup over like grown out hair from your eyebrows, because it's very prominent. Like, it'll be like the main focus, you know? But for my eyebrows, I am using the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. This is my holy grail. This is about the only brow pencil that I get every time. I don't really experiment, and my mindset is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I'm always open to trying like new makeup products and stuff, but when you have those favorites, you just kind of, you know, you just kind of keep it there. You don't really switch it up, because that's what works, you know? This brow pencil is like one of those makeup products where you probably won't see me switch out like that. The only time you may see me use something different is if I'm just really wanting to try something different. And that's kind of here and there. It's not really like all the time, but I am open this year. I said I was gonna try and like buy different things from time to time, just to come on here so we can like try them together. If you someone that's just been eyeing a certain product, I can kind of be the person to test it out. So like I stated in the beginning, this channel, we're just gonna be experimenting together. Like, I'm all about first. I don't want to come on here and it's already done, and you know, like we gonna turn up together. And yes, I am one of those people that still literally draws my brows on. Like, I don't really like the whole light natural brow. I've tried doing that a couple of times. Like, it really has to be like a no makeup kind of look if I do a brow like that. But most of the time, your girl is I'm just drawing it on. We ain't taking it too light over here no more. Like, I'm really happy that with makeup is starting to turn around again. Like, the girlies are really wanting to put the makeup on now, and I'm so excited about this. So yeah, and I don't plan on veering away from it either. Like, I'm just gonna stick to what I like and just do what I like, honestly. I feel like we're in a world now where it's like you see certain trends and you feel like, damn, that's what I have to do now in order to stay like relevant, or in order to get somebody to watch my video, to an extent. But I'm not gonna let it like overpower my thoughts or just overpower the type of content that I would like to create for my channel. So yeah, girl, we about to just stay tuned. That's all I gotta say. All right, so I went ahead and carved out my brows. I used the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. That's another one of those products where it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I've been using this ever since I started playing in makeup and doing my makeup. LA Girl Pro Concealer has never failed me yet. So that's something that I definitely still keep in rotation. And I feel like it's just a nice thing to have in your makeup bag, especially, I don't know, I just feel like it's a really good product. Like, it's full coverage. It covers really good. So all of that name brand stuff sometimes really be just you paying for the name, because most of the time it don't really give the coverage that you want. Now, the next concealer that I really truly love is the elf camo concealer. Yeah, that's my girl right there. That's my other one. And then if I had to name like a name brand one or a high-end makeup one, NARS. The NARS creamy concealer is like, that's my ultimate favorite too. So I'm definitely going to be getting some more of that pretty soon. But I pretty much just keep a lot of my products very drugstore, very basic, because it really does the same thing. It doesn't really do anything different, you know, and high-end makeup really doesn't do anything different than what, you know, the drugstore makeup can do. So definitely save your coin, girl. As you get older, you start to realize that. So you tend to be like, okay, I don't need to spend about 300 plus on makeup when it's time to re-up, you know? Right now, a lot of the makeup that I am using will be drugstore for this look. So, or, you know, you can kind of go to Ulta. I guess on the drugstore side, you'll find a lot of these products. So yeah, and now I'm just taking like that leftover concealer that I did for my brows, and I'm just kind of going over my dark spots, y'all. Ooh, I don't know. It seemed like ever since I've hit my 30s, I feel like I'm like in puberty again, like I'm aging backwards or something, because the pimples have been pimpling. And I have heard that like as you get older, like your hormones and things do start to change. But it's like look at this. I got a huge pimple right now, and I try my best not to pick, but it's so hard because I'm not used to getting pimples like at all. I can honestly say like through my teenage years and like pretty much all of my 20s, I never really had to go through like pimples and blemishes and stuff like that. Like it was literally like I may get a bump here and there, but it was like rare. Now it's like everywhere, and I can't stand it. So now, and because I said I have a bad habit of picking, which is something that I'm working on this year too, like just to let it run its course. Like don't pick at it, just, you know, wash your face, use pimple patches, whatever I gotta do. But in the beginning, as you can see how I got all those dark marks on my face, I was just picking, I was going crazy. We covered up some of the darker blemishes that really needed to be covered up, which is like my chin area. But now I'm gonna go in, this is like my holy grail makeup or foundation. Let me talk. The Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Ooh, this is like the only one I get, or if I do get high-end foundation, I think I still got some. Well, it's random, I haven't read it, but this one right here, look, you see this bottle is empty. This right here, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I definitely gotta get some more of this. This makeup, if you want like a really good full coverage, man, that Double Wear is everything. And then also the matte poreless foundation, the Fit Me foundation, that's that girl too. I always tend to like to put everything on the back of my hand. It's just easier. But this is pretty much like my everyday makeup routine too. So we're doing a simple glam. The only thing that's really going to stand out is the blush. And I'm so excited to try this look. Like I've been seeing the girlies do it, and I'm like obsessed because it looks so good. And I'm someone that is kind of scary when it is time to put like makeup on. But now I'm getting to the point where it's like, girl, put it on. Don't be scared. So we're going to do that today. All right, I think that is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna go in with my cream contour first. I've been obsessing over this lately. At first I was just a powder girl, like I would just kind of do my whole face and then go in with like a powder contour. But now I'm starting to see the love for it again with going in with a cream and then the powder on top. It really defines the face really good. So we're just gonna go in. I don't really use it on my forehead because, as you know, I wear wigs and lace, so getting this in the lace is a no-no because then you're gonna have like a brown scalp basically. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick. It's like a stick foundation. Oh, it's a foundation. I didn't know that, but I use this as a cream contour stick. I like to go in with that first before I do like my concealer. But like I stated, since we're trying to do the whole exaggerated blush look, I'm gonna get all of the creams and stuff out first. And I like to do my concealer under my eyes last because that tends to crease, you know. But I'm just blending it out. I do think I will I've been thinking of like so many video ideas that I want to do. Lately, I've been obsessed with press-on nails. Oh, let me zoom in. These are press-ons, bro. They look good. It's giving like I went to the nail salon. I did these at home, $9. Ever since I started doing press-ons, I have not been back to the salon. This is way easier. I'm able to pop them on, pop them off whenever I want to, and I won't feel guilty because, you know, the nail shops now, they be busting your head for no reason. So popping off your nails now after going to the nail salon, if you're someone like me that don't really like to keep them on that long, you won't feel as bad. Cause I be feeling bad when I do that. I be like, man, I just spent all this money. I done spent over $100 some just to get my nails done, and yeah. Anyway, but this is such a great alternative. My next video, I guess when I'm about to do a new set or redo my nails, I'm definitely going to record the process, because the way I do it, it does take me like a good hour and some change to finish it, but I feel like they last long. You know what I'm saying? You won't have to worry about it just popping off. So I got some little tips and tricks that you guys can definitely take up on if you want to, honey. All right, so we got our contour blended out as best as possible, honey. Now we're gonna go in with the cream blush. I've been obsessing over cream blush lately. The kind that I got is from Juvia's Place. I don't know. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of like, I don't know, negative activity around Juvia's Place. I hate that because I literally just bought this and I'm not gonna stop using it. So, but this is the Rosy Posy liquid blush. It's like a really bright baby pink. And I think this would give me the look that I'm wanting to do. Comes in a tube like this, and I'm just gonna put it on. We're just gonna put it on. I normally don't put it on heavy, but since we're doing the exaggerated blush look, we gotta kind of like put that shit on. And I may go over it again before I put on my actual powder foundation. So, and I've been noticing like the girlies been having it like from here all the way up. And kind of under the eye too. They've been doing it like concealer, if that makes sense. I'm just blending it out like I'm doing my concealer. Like I said, this is my first time like really attempting this look, so bear with me. Now this side is blush. Oh my god, I never really do it this heavy, so I am a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna put a little bit more on over here though, because she's a little light versus this side. But you know, I don't know why I'm so scared, because once I put my concealer and stuff on, it's gonna kind of camouflage a little bit, but it's still gonna keep it very light, you know? I don't know. This may be cute. So we got the blush on. Like I said, I may go over it again because I don't want it to get lost in the sauce. Because now we're gonna go in with the highlighting concealer, and this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. and I'm using the color Tan Sand. So I think this is a really good medium for me, because I don't necessarily like really bright under eyes, but that's another look that I will try to attempt with you guys. And this is the last step when it comes to the liquid part of putting on your makeup. Like I stated, you want to kind of, well, I believe doing your concealer last is best, so it doesn't crease really bad, if that makes sense. I don't know, we might go over it again under the eye, because I feel like the blush is overpowering, but you know, that's the point of the look, I guess. Something you definitely have to get used to if this is a look that you want to do like all the time. I feel like this is a look that I would definitely do when I like go out or something, or like a date night. I probably would definitely do this for like Valentine's Day. I think this will be really pretty and fun to do. Hopefully I'm shooting this good for you guys. Like I said, it's been a minute since I did this, so the setup is definitely just off of instinct. Like, okay, this is what I remember, like when it comes to stuff like this. I don't know, we're gonna see when I'm editing. So like I said, I'm gonna go in just a little bit more with the concealer, because I really want that under eye to kind of pop a little bit. And I feel like because I put some of the blush like under my eye, it kind of blended in with the pink, so it's not really giving concealer, if that makes sense. It's already looking pretty though. Oh, we might be on to something. This might be the new way. I don't know. All right, so now it's time to set the face, set the face, set the face, set the face. Don't forget you got makeup on the back of your hand too. I know sometimes I do that and I be getting makeup everywhere, but we working on it. All right, so I like to use two. These are both from Morphe. This is the Banana Rich. And this one is just the translucent, I believe, just a regular translucent, because I like to put that like in the corner just to make it a little bit brighter. But overall, this is the setting powder that I like to use, the banana, because if you feel like your concealer, or if you feel like, you know, it's a little too much or it's a little too bright for you, the Banana Rich will kind of blend it out a little bit more. It'll kind of tone it down. And you see how it just kind of blurs it out, you know? So I'm obsessed. And you're just gonna set all of the areas where you put that concealer, basically. And be careful, this do get a little messy, so I would advise not putting on your outfit while doing your makeup, I would say definitely put your outfit on after, because using setting powder, if you can see, it's like all over my shirt. The blush is kind of, I'm gonna have to go back in. The blush done went away, honey. Hold on. All right, and now the blush is look. Hold on, wait. This is actually kind of cute though. Now the blush is looking like contour. Maybe when we go over it with powder, I'm gonna put like a lot of it on right here. So, hold on. I don't know. That's kind of cute. I like to take like a little brush like this and just tap into the setting powder and just focus it on the inner corner. Don't be scared to. Like, sometimes I be scared, but yeah, there we go. And I just like to focus it in the inner corner of my eye. And this, if you're someone that doesn't like to wear like really bright concealer, this will kind of help elevate it in a way, just a little bit. See, now I'm gonna go in with the contour palette. And this is like an old contour palette. I don't even think they still sell this, girl. That's another topic. That's another topic. But this is an old contour. I'm not gonna even say the name. Y'all gonna be like, girl, what? I'm not gonna even say the name. But you can use any kind of contour palette that you want. From Juvia's Place, Maybelline, wherever you get it from, NARS. They got some really good contour palettes. But this is just one I'm like, shoot, it ain't really doing nothing wrong with me. So I'm gonna keep using it. Just kind of bring back the definition a little bit. Even though the blush is definitely doing its job, I'm not even mad at it. Hopefully this microphone sounds good. I didn't even do like a mic check or nothing. So this video is winged. If you haven't noticed, we are definitely winging it. We get it somewhere. All right. So before we go into the powder blush, which is where we're gonna try to bring back the liquid blush a little bit more. We're gonna really enhance the upper part of the cheekbones with that. So hopefully it kind of gives us that exaggerated blush look that we're looking for. But now, before we do that, I'm gonna go in with a powder foundation just to kind of dust and blend everything together. And the powder foundation that I like to use is from Lancome. This is in the shade 460 Suede. The name done scratched off on it, so I can't really tell you the name of it. Let me see. Dual finish, I'm assuming that's what it say. But they're powder foundation, and I'm in the shade 460 Suede. So I love to do this when I'm ready to kind of like blend it all together. All right, as you can see, the blush is gone. The blush is gone. Okay, let me draw my mold back on. It get lost in the sauce on my chin, but that's a beauty mark that I do like for it to show through the makeup. Yeah, see? Yeah. But anywho, now it's time to try and bring the blush out a little more. From what I see, it's like more so up here. And I have a blush palette from Morphe. I don't really know the name of it. It just say blush palette. It's not really a name to it. Like, I don't know, but it's this one. And I think we're gonna go in with just the bright pink. And I love to put it on my cheekbone because I want it to like, ooh, you know? Okay, it brought it back. Okay. I guess this will be my attempt at doing the exaggerated blush because, babe, my face is shaped a little different. But I will say it did bring it back though. It's looking good. It's looking good. And what I'm doing, I'm just really focusing on, you know, this area. So even like bringing it close to the eye. Okay. Girl. Ooh. And you know, sometimes they be putting it on their nose too. Like, we're just gonna do it lightly here. But I just really love this. I'm sure the other girlies got different ways on how they apply the blush, but this is just my way, and I think she look cute. I think we looking like something, honestly. I don't know. So now before I spray down my face, I'm just gonna touch up a couple of areas, you know, as you're putting on makeup. Some instances like your brows or certain areas of the face you might want to kind of like get together before setting it, because you just don't want to like have that wetness on the face and then you try to go back in and fix it and then it just kind of ruins the makeup, you know. Now I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I need to get some more. This is the NARS Climax concealer. The NARS Climax mascara. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that word. But this is like my ultimate favorite mascara, and I always buy the travel size because this lasts me a long time. I don't really have to get the really big tube, so because I pretty much just wear lashes all the time anyways, and then if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm just not wearing makeup. I'm like that type of girl. Like, I try to do the no makeup look sometimes where it's just only concealer or only that, but to the girlies that's like me, they got blemishes and pimples, and but even before then, I've always been someone that loves full coverage. Like, my makeup, no makeup look will be a full neutral beat face. So all right, so now it's time to spray and set the face, and what I like to use is the Morphe setting spray. So we're gonna spray our face down, then I'm gonna put my lashes on and highlight, and then that'll probably be the end of this video. Yeah, almost. As you see, I like to put a lot on, so that's why I say if you got any other prep that you gotta do before setting your face, you might want to get that done now. All right, so I got my lashes on, and I also went ahead and coated my bottom lashes using the same NARS, what's this called? NARS Climax concealer. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. This is so freaking cute. So now we're gonna go in with our lips. So I love a good ombre. Well, I love a good neutral lip, and the combination that I have don't really make sense. It's because one of the lip glosses, I thought it was a gloss, but it's actually a matte. But I do love the finished look of it, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So for the lip liner, I'm using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Club Hopper. This is a really good brown lip liner if you're looking for one. I think this kind of like brings it all together, honestly. And I do like to overline my lips. I don't know, I just really love a full pouty lip. So overline your lips. All right, and then the next thing I like to go over is the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Butterscotch. So this is like a really good, it's not too brown, but it's like a brown, like a nice brown, natural brown look. It's kind of like a pinky brown, if that makes sense. I need to get some more of this one, honey. As you can see, I am a girl that wears her makeup. All right, and then the last thing I like to do, see, like I said, I thought this was a gloss because I wanted like a pinky nude to go in the middle after doing my lip routine. But this is actually a matte finish. This is the Morphe. Morphe, I'm gonna need y'all to start putting the name of the product on here. But anyways, Morphe is like a matte finish lip gloss, and this is in the shade Virgin. So yeah, I thought it was a gloss. Like I said, I thought it was a gloss, and it's actually a matte finish. But I love, because I have a gloss on and then I put this on and blend it together. It just, hold on, you'll see. Hold on. And a little bit goes a long way. I just kind of do a couple of dabs and then just blend it out, and that looks good. But before we finish, like I said, I'm gonna go back in with the blush just a little bit more. Even though it's popping, like, I'm obsessed. I think it turned out pretty good. It can be better. This is something that you definitely have to practice, you know. Maybe I should use a smaller brush, maybe. There we go. There we go. Yes. All right, guys. This is the finished look. Lord, this hair. But this is the finished look, you guys. We attempted to do the overly exaggerated blush look, and I must say I'm a little obsessed. I mean, I feel like I could have did a little bit better, but that comes with practice. Who knows, we may try to circle back if I kind of like watch a couple of videos and learn a different technique than what I did, or if I'm just playing around with it, I'll be sure to update you guys on this. It more than likely it'll probably be like a TikTok video, so make sure make sure you're following my TikTok. It is Fabulous Brie across all platforms, from Instagram, here on YouTube, TikTok. I'm not really on Twitter or Threads like that, but it's Fabulous Brie across all platforms. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. Have you tried the exaggerated blush look? Like, did it work in your favor? Let me know some techniques that you done to try to accomplish this, honey, because yeah, this, I don't know, she cute though. It's giving, because you know, sometimes you be thinking maybe that won't look good on me, but I'm excited. This looks really good. I'm definitely probably gonna do something like this for Valentine's Day. Shoot, I might do this for my birthday. That's pretty much it for this video, y'all. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below on other topics or other videos that you would like for me to do, and I will do my best to get those out for you. Like I said, we are on a consistent streak. This is video number 2, so I'm excited about the new year. I'm excited about the journey that I am gonna go on with my YouTube channel, so definitely stay tuned, guys. And yes, like I always say, I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.